Hey, good Monday evening, everyone. It is weather for Weather Geeks time as we kick off a new work week, a weather pattern that is pretty interesting over the next several days. Now, if you're hoping for snow and cold, boy, this isn't your pattern, that's for sure. We had fog over the weekend, of course, especially Saturday when it lasted all day. That was pretty remarkable. Looks like tonight we're going to see the clouds and the fog trying to return. Now, this may be a little hard to see with the dark colors on the satellite picture here. We pause the animation. There's a, pardon me, a leading edge of a bank of stratus clouds that's pushing south off the lake and continuing to move in that direction. So it's clouded up in Ashtabula County, northern Trumbull County, as of about 7:10 p.m. This bank of clouds continues pushing south as we go through the overnight tonight, and I do think it can be accompanied by a little bit of fog, maybe even quite a bit of fog across the region as well. And that's why the National Weather Service does have a fog advisory out for Trumbull County and much of northeast Ohio. It doesn't quite come down into Mahoning County, but I guess I wouldn't be shocked if they added Mahoning County to this excuse me, this fog advisory. Remember that cold I had last week? It's still lingering a little bit, even though I do feel quite a bit better. So watch out for the fog again tonight into tomorrow morning. May not be quite as problematic as over the weekend, but certainly something to watch out for. And here's Futurecast. Now, a lot of times this product is a little overdone with the visibilities. I wouldn't expect as many places to have zero visibility as this is showing tomorrow morning, but again, some places might have some pretty low visibilities to kick off the day. As we take a look at the nation as a whole, all the action remains out west for the most part. A lot of rain, mountain snow in parts of the Rockies, heading into the Pacific Northwest as well. And as long as the west stays stormy and unsettled, our weather by comparison across the east will not be too bad at all. So here's Futurecast over the next couple of days. Clouds are going to hang around tomorrow. Kind of a murky-looking day tomorrow. The fog, whatever's out there, will lift. Pardon me. And as we get into the afternoon, we're just going to be stuck in the clouds. Temperatures will be a few degrees above average, but not as warm as today. We hit 50 earlier on today. Now, we might try to squeeze in a little bit more in the way of sunshine Wednesday ahead of this weak front that's going to push in. I do think this front can spark a couple of showers Wednesday afternoon into Wednesday evening. I don't think we're looking at much rain, though. 1/10 of an inch or so, maybe, out of this. It won't be much. Then as we head towards the end of the week, again, it's not a real sunny pattern. Thursday is still looking fairly cloudy, but with this warm front lifting to our north, we're going to start to get into the balmy air once again, with highs near 50 Thursday and probably into the mid-50s by Friday. Again, the west, real stormy. This is the rain forecast through Sunday off the GFS model, showing maybe up to 10 inches worth of rain, Northern California into the Pacific Northwest. Lots of mountain snow out there as well. And there'll be some healthy amounts of rain across parts of the Midwest. But for us, any rain totals through Sunday are likely to be pretty meager. A couple of tenths of an inch or so should about do it. We have more substantial rain with the next cold front as we go into Sunday night and Monday. I'll show you that momentarily. In the meantime, as we take a look, pardon me, at the medium range here, including the upcoming weekend. Here's a look at Friday. You've got low pressure centered out here across parts of the Plain States, and a warm front lifting off to the north. And I think Friday, again, we get into the mid-50s, even, pardon me, in spite of the clouds. The weekend looks really balmy, especially if the front is slower than some of the modeling shows. Here's a look at Saturday on the GFS model. Again, not exactly bright and sunny, clouds around. But 60 is the record high Saturday. I think we've got a shot at tying that, maybe even breaking it. It'd be nice to have a little more sun, but still, mid-December clouds and 60, that's pretty unusual. Now, there are some timing differences with this front between our two main kind of medium-range computer models. GFS suggests that this thing kind of rolls through Saturday night, early Sunday, while the European model would suggest it's quite a bit slower, saying that by Sunday morning it hasn't even really started raining yet. I kind of lean towards the slower European idea because it does have the support of some of the other modeling. So if this idea is right, Saturday's dry, probably Saturday night's dry, but then showers push in towards late in the day on Sunday and into Sunday night as well. And the European also has a very strong low-pressure system moving through the Midwest. There would probably be some healthy amounts of snow on the backside of this out in here, or at least some mixed precipitation, while we would be in the warm sector certainly Sunday night and into early in the day on Monday, and then temperatures might fall Monday afternoon if this European depiction of things looks okay. As we go into next week, it's going to cool down, but maybe only back to average for a couple of days. Overall, it remains a warmer than average pattern as we go into the longer range. Now, here's a look at that's not what I wanted to show you. Well, let's skip past that. That's the wrong graphic. This is what I wanted to show you. The week leading up to Christmas. So roughly the 18th through the 23rd here. Looking cold out west, and the warm anomalies, the red, the orange, still in much of the east. So while, again, there can be a cold day here and there, the pattern is likely to be locked in through at least Christmas, if not taking us into the new year. So there's just not much of a signal for any sort of sustained, more than a day or two, chilly air as we go into the longer range. Now, the probability of White Christmas historically, when you go back in history, this may be a little hard to see, but in our region, Northeast Ohio, Northwest PA, we're generally kind of in the anywhere between 10 and 50% chance of a White Christmas, if you define a White Christmas as having an inch of snow on the ground. That's our historical chances. I would put our chances this year definitely on the lower end of things because of the pattern that we're going to be in. Looks like taking us through the holiday and probably beyond. Thanks for hanging with me on this Monday Night Weather for Weather Geeks. I'll see you tonight on 21 News at 11. Have a great rest of this Monday, and I'll see you again here Tuesday evening.